I'm calling this a meditation. However, later in this recording, you will hear where Seth recommends not to treat it as a meditation, to let go of any concepts that you have of what meditation is supposed to be, and simply experience being yourself. This exercise comes from the book written by Jane Roberts, who channeled the spiritual entity Seth in what is more commonly known as the SETH books. And this exercise is taken from session number 613 from the book called The Nature of Personal Reality. I have categorized this session for advanced meditators because you will find that there is no soft and flowing background music. There are no singing bowls, no bells, nothing else in the background, because this time is designed for you to sit in your consciousness and allow yourself to become aware of who you are, sitting with yourself in a process that Seth recommended, a process called finding your feeling tone. Enjoy. As you breathe in and breathe out, following the breath, allowing your eyes to close, and you realize that you create your experience through your beliefs about yourself and the nature of reality. You create your experience through expectations, and your feeling tones are your emotional attitudes toward yourself and life in general. And a very large part of your life and experiences are directed by this feeling tone. Now, emotions are very short-term or short-lived. But beneath those emotions are certain qualities that feel uniquely your own. And Seth compares that to deep music chords inside yourself, so that as day-to-day feelings rise and fall, beneath those feelings are the feeling tones. Sometimes the feeling tones rise to the surface, and they are not negative or positive. They are tones of your being. The most inner portion of your experience. They represent your central core, from which you form experience. And if people become afraid of emotions and the expression of feelings, then some people may deny that deep rhythm. And some people think that that deep rhythm doesn't exist. And that feeling tone is the portion of your energy devoted to your physical experience. It flows into what you are as a physical being. And it materializes you on this earth of seasons and space and flesh and time. And the source of that deep rhythm is independent of the world that you know. And once you feel your own inner tone, then you are aware of its power, its strength and durability. And to some extent, you can ride with it into deeper realities of experience. Now, your beliefs can be like fences around you. And now you recognize those fences so that you can realize that you are not free. You can see beyond the fences, and you know they are there. They are the boundaries of your experience. However, there is a belief that can destroy those barriers, an expanding belief. The belief that the self is not limited. The self is not limited. And this belief destroys any fences or barriers. There are no boundaries or separations of the self. If you experience boundaries or separation of the self, that is from carrying false beliefs. You make your own reality. Now, sense within yourself the deep feeling tones that SETH discusses. The fact that you know that the deep rhythms are there within you allows you to sense those tones in your own way. So don't worry about how they should feel. Tell yourself that they exist, that they are composed of great energies of your being that has been made flesh. And then let yourself experience it now. Seth recommends to not use terms like meditation for this process. Don't give it a name and just free yourself and experience the being of yourself and the motion of your own vitality. There are no standards but your own feelings. Seth says, this should be an enjoyable experience. Accept whatever happens as uniquely your own. It will put you in touch with yourself. It will return you to yourself. Whenever something difficult is happening, and you might feel nervous or upset, take a moment to feel this feeling tone within you, and you will find yourself centered in your own being. And when you have done this exercise several times, then feel the deep rhythms go out from you, going out in all directions, because they do. They radiate out from your physical being. Your environment is an extension of yourself. It is the body of your experience, coalesced in physical form. The inner self forms the objects that you know as surely and automatically as it forms your finger or your eye. Your environment is the physical picture of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs made visible. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs move through space and time. That means you also affect physical conditions outside yourself. physical conditions that are separate from you. And Seth says that the more humans explore matter, the more obvious it becomes that within it energy takes on a specific shape, such as organs or atoms or electrons. And as each level gets smaller than the previous one, each one is less physical than the last. Each combining in a mysterious gestalt to form matter. You create your reality through thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Gently and easily coming back to the powerful moment of now. Having completed this SETH process, bring with you back to this moment a heightened awareness of the feeling tone that is uniquely yours.